Hey guys, tonight we leave the bright highways behind and travel to a forgotten bridge hidden deep within the forests of West Virginia. Thick fog drifts silently over the river below, while old steel beams groan softly in the cold midnight wind. The moon hangs low above the mountains, casting pale light across the cracked wooden road. No traffic passes here anymore. No nearby houses glow in the distance. Only the sound of flowing water and the whisper of the forest surround you. You probably won't survive this, without wondering what really waits on the other side. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And while you're here, let me know in the comments where you're listening from and what your local time is right now. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Locals call it Raven Bridge. Built in 1927, it once connected two quiet mountain towns. For decades, families, truck drivers, and travelers crossed it every day without giving it a second thought. Then one cold autumn night, everything changed. According to old newspaper reports, a bus disappeared while crossing the bridge shortly after midnight. The strange part wasn't the disappearance. It was that the bridge was only 300 feet long. There was nowhere for the bus to go, no crash, no wreckage, no tire marks, nothing. Since that night, people have shared the same warning: never cross Raven Bridge after 12 a.m. Most visitors laugh when they hear the story. Until they arrive. Your car slowly rolls toward the entrance of the bridge. A faded wooden sign stands beside the road. Raven Bridge use at your own risk. Below it, someone has carved another message into the wood. If the fog reaches you, turn back. You check your watch. 11:58 p.m., only 2 minutes until midnight. The engine idles quietly. The forest is completely still. Not even insects make a sound. Then, the first church bell echoes through the valley. Midnight. Almost immediately, a thick blanket of white fog begins drifting across the bridge. Within seconds, the opposite side completely disappears. You switch on your headlights. The beams barely reach 20 feet ahead. Taking a deep breath, you slowly press the accelerator. The tires roll onto the old wooden planks. Creak, creak, creak. Every sound echoes over the dark river below, halfway across. Your GPS suddenly loses signal. The radio fills with static. The dashboard clock begins flashing. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Then, someone knocks gently. On the passenger side window, you freeze. The knock is soft. 3 slow taps, tap, tap, tap. Your heart pounds as you slowly turn toward the passenger side window. Nothing. Only thick white fog pressed against the glass. You tell yourself it was probably a loose tree branch. But there are no trees growing on the bridge. You keep driving. The bridge seems longer now, far longer than the 300 feet shown on every map. Your headlights reveal only endless wooden planks disappearing into the fog. You glance into the rearview mirror. The road behind you is gone. The entrance to Raven Bridge has completely vanished. Only white fog remains. Your phone suddenly vibrates. No signal, no service, yet somehow a notification appears. Unknown sender. The message contains only one sentence. Don't stop the car. Before you can react, the engine sputters, the headlights flicker. The truck rolls to a stop. Silence. Even the river below has become strangely quiet. You try starting the engine again. Nothing again, nothing. The dashboard lights go dark for several long seconds. The bridge is completely silent. Then, footsteps, slow, heavy, walking across the wooden planks, not running, not rushing. Simply approaching, step, step, step. You shine your flashlight through the windshield. The beam disappears into the fog. The footsteps grow louder, closer, closer. Then they stop right in front of the truck, but there is no one there. A cold breeze moves through the bridge. The passenger door handle suddenly lowers by itself. Click. The door opens a few inches. You quickly pull it shut and lock it. Click. The lock immediately unlocks itself. Click. Again, again, again. As though someone outside is patiently trying every door. Your breathing becomes slower as you force yourself to stay calm. Then, the fog begins to thin. A figure slowly appears about 50 feet ahead. An elderly bridge keeper. He wears a long, dark raincoat and holds an old oil lantern, without saying a single word. He raises one hand, not to wave, to warn you. Then he points toward the far end of the bridge. You follow his finger. Something enormous is standing there. Its shape is impossible to make out through the fog. It doesn't move. It doesn't make a sound. It simply blocks the road. The old bridge keeper looks back at you. For the first time, he speaks. In a calm, quiet voice, he says only 4 words. It knows you're here.